All right, let's take a look and see what we can do with our um, import site work design values, important site work design values project. And we're going to start with SketchUp. Now, let me show you where to go to get this first. Okay, so here's the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to close this right now. This is what we're going to get to. And from your VMware, you'll right-click on SketchUp, and you'll open it. Remember to right-click and open versus just double-clicking. It takes a while to open up, and you can never tell whether you double-clicked or did this or that. And then when this comes up, you want to skip this version. Okay, we don't need a new version. This version is fine. And we're going to start modeling. There we go. And I've given you a file already, and I know it's in the assignment guide, but I've also put it on VMware for you. So here we go. Open the file and go find it. And it's under this PC, and it's in the instructor files. I've put it where you can get to it. It's a read-only. There's my name, Schuster, almost my name. And somewhere down here is Highlands High. I think it's in here somewhere. There it is, Highlands High, Design 300, double click, Spring 2024, double click, and there's the site work model. So that's how you get to it. It'll take a little while to open up, and that's what it looks like. It's our good old site work. Okay, now yours might come up with some other stuff in the way. You can get rid of it. You'll need to set your toolbars. Remember, you need to do that each time you come into VMware. So here we go again. You've all done this already. Set the toolbars. Undo Get Started. Click Large Tool Set. Styles, Standards, Views, Close. And I drag these up into place so that I can have this be as big as I can get. And now I can look at my top view. And I can zoom extents, and I move it back a little bit. There we go. Okay. And the goal here is to use SketchUp to give me design information. And coordinate points are an important design bit of information. You get that with this A1 button. It's kind of a text button that gives you different things. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to bring it down to that corner. Left click, bring it out, click, and then click somewhere outside of it. And that means it's 93 in the X, it's 0 in the Y, or east-west, and it's 14 feet high. So this is your north, this is your north-south, east-west, sorry about that. East-west, north, elevation. SketchUp goes a little opposite. Usually it gives the coordinates give you north first, but SketchUp doesn't. So there it is. If I want to make those bigger so I can see them better, you can click on it, and this comes up here under entity information. I can make that 36. Go 36. Then it's nice and big. I can really see that. So my east is 93, my north is 0, and my elevation is 14. Let's see what another corner might be. Here's another corner. Okay, and then I'll click outside of it again, go to my arrow, click on it, and make that 36 again so I can really see it. Okay. It's pretty big, but that's okay. I can always move over so that I can see it better. Okay, so my east is, you can call that 110 feet. We don't need to be too exact. 110, north 131, and 8. That means counting from 0, 0, to get to this point, I would go east 110 feet, north 131 feet, and I would find myself at an elevation of 8 feet. So let's find another one here. And so you're just going to go around and do this on each of these. Okay, again, hit the arrow. Make it big enough so you can see it. And transfer that information down onto your site work coordinate file. East, north, elevation. Here's what it is right here. East, north, elevation. You can work together to do this. That's perfectly fine to work together to do this. So that's how you do the elevations. The next one are areas. Okay, and I've asked for areas. Let's take a look at it. Which areas am I looking for? A, B, and C. And I note that those are graded regions there. So that means I need to go to grade. And I need to do this. And now notice these still show up. Okay, and that's okay. They can show up or you can hide them. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, it's all just information, but I can get my A, put it on there, bring it up here. I'll make it bigger. Select it with the arrow. This one I'll make it 24. 2,741.8. So I could write that as 2,740 to get close, 2,745, just so long as I've got something close. And I'm going to do that for A, B, and C. And the last one that I'm supposed to look at is the volume of the west pad and the east pad. So you're getting a whole bunch of terminology here. You're getting building pads, areas, coordinates, volumes, existing stormwater pollution plan, clear grub, grade, compact. These are all construction terms that you'll want to know so that we can talk about the materials in a following week. Okay, so that's going to be under compaction to find my building pads. This one's a little bit different. This time I'm going to click on it and it's going to show up over here. There's my volume, 3,600 cubic feet. And I can do the same thing on this one and read it right over here. And that's going to fill up your west pad and east pad. Okay, let's remember also, there's a lot in this one. It doesn't seem like there's a lot going on, but there's a lot in this particular project. East, west, north, south. So there is how to do your site work.